Found a new reason for living. Next says making noise, all I hear him say.
There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what an absolute disgraceful game by the New York Yankees today. There's no other way to say it.
The Yankees lose.
Under my umbrella, hey.
We are getting extremely close to a we gotta be better moment. Or it's a right in front of us moment. Or we're turning the corner moment. We are getting really close to what feels like the every year thing for the Yankees to just play 500 to below 500 ball from like June to mid to late July. We're getting close to it. It feels like we might just be in it, folks. We may be in the eye of the storm. That's where we might be right now, in the eye of the storm. This may have been, as the Break Studios says, we're 7-7 in June. Yankees are now only 2.5 up. 2.5. That's my half sign. 2.5 up over the Rays. The Rays. The Yankees lose this game. You see it right here, folks. 1-0. 1-0 game. The Yankees lose. I mean, 8 hits for the Yankees. They couldn't manage nothing. They couldn't manage a bunt and a grounder to the right side. They couldn't manage a sac fly. They couldn't manage enough. All they continue to do is step on their own feet. They step on their own feet time and time and time and time and time and time again. I mean, this really had to be. I'm sitting there watching this game and I'm going, hey man, Clark Schmidt, phenomenal. Yankees pitching, phenomenal. Everything there on the pitching side for the Yankees, honestly, you all get a thumbs up today. I'll talk about that real quick because I should talk about it. Clark Schmidt today for the Yankees, 7 2/3, 4 hits, nothing. 3 Ks, ERA down to 3.16. He was yet again really, really good. Fernando Cruz does his job on the batter he faces. Devin Williams did his job. Hell, I'm not even mad at Jonathan Loaisiga. Yeah, okay, gave him a run. Yankees should have won this game multiple times. I'm not even mad at Jonathan Loaisiga. I think he looked all right today. Couple of walks. His pitches move a lot. We know that. But holy shit. This team, when Aaron Judge isn't going, I don't know what the hell this team could do. When Aaron Judge is not hitting cock rocket bullets all over the place, I don't know what to say about this club. And a lot of people in the chat, there was this one guy in the chat, Kyle, going, yeah, they shouldn't walk him there. I don't think it's the right time here. And I'm sitting there going, you bet your fucking ass you walk Aaron Judge. Why would you let Aaron Judge beat you? I don't care if Aaron Judge is 0 for 41. What is the rest of these guys proving? No. Ron Washington was right. Every time he comes up, you walk him. Let everybody else try to win. Let everybody else try to defeat you. You know why? It feels like 9 times out of 10, they ain't going to do it. Look at the Yankees lineup today. Grisham 1 for 5. He'll play every day, no problem. Rice 1 for 3. Goldie comes up 0 for 2 at a hit robbed from him. Aaron Judge is 1 for 3 today. 2 intentional walks. Bellinger 0 for 5. He's struggling a bit again. What else we got here? Stanton had a great game. Shout out to Big G, 2 for 4, single, a double. He did his job. Stanton came up, what was it, the bottom of the 9th? A double down the left field line, leaves the game. The Yankees can't get a run in. The Yankees couldn't even figure out a way to get that runner in. You bunt them, move them over, score a run in. DJ LeMahieu couldn't lay a bunt down. He struck out after. He struck out, couldn't lay a bunt down later in the game. Dominguez comes in, goes 0 for 1. Jazz 3 for 5 today. I'm surprised they gave him a hit on that one. They did. He had 3 hits today. I do think Jazz's at-bats look pretty good today. Anthony Volpe 0 for 4. Horrible day for Anthony Volpe. Multiple opportunities. Couldn't get nothing done. Austin Wells 0 for 4 today. And DJ LeMahieu 0 for 3. Kyle Malay with the super chat says the pitchers could throw a no-hitter and we'd still lose. That's the way it's going right now. You're right.
Thank you for being a friend.
My brother Ronnie says, our core of youngsters, I don't know, man. I'll give Jason a pass, but they didn't show up today too well. No doubt about that. Yanks fan 84 says, fire Cashman, Boone, and the scouts. I'm tired of this. Corinne says, rightfully so. Yikes. It was tough. Scott Horror with the super chat. He says, we can say Volpe, Rice, Grisham, DJ Peraza, and others suck till we are blue in the face. But there is one common denominator. Boone is their leader. That's coming from a guy who is probably the biggest Boone defender in this chat. And I want to say one thing. I'm not simply sitting here saying that the Yankee players shouldn't score a run. Hell, I'm not even looking at this game going, I just blame Aaron Boone. I'm not. I'm really not. This is not a game that I'm watching going, this is on Boone. The motherfuckers tried to bunt, they couldn't. You know what I mean? This is not a game right now that I've watched the whole thing and I'm going, oh man, come on, Boone. Come on, Boone. Dominguez had third base stolen multiple times. Volpe kept swinging away. He's looking right at him as he's batting. He's swinging away. They couldn't bunt. Look, you guys know me. I'm always very ready to say, this is a tough one on Boone today. Tough one on Boone today. No doubt about it. Is Boone some of the blame of what could have been done today? Maybe a little more hitting run. Maybe some bunts in certain situations when, what was it? Stanton got the double. Maybe Jazz should have bunted. A lot of you were calling for that, even though we had good at-bats. Maybe you bunt and just try to win the game instead of, maybe you just bunt there. So if you want to be mad at him there, I'm okay with that. I agree. But Lord have mercy. Can we just score? Can somebody get a hit with a runner in scoring position? Mind you, again, let me see something on this screen here. I know it's going to be in front of me. The Yankees today were 1 for 18. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. The Yankees today were 1 for 18 with runners in scoring position. I'm sorry, guys. I have trouble blaming Boone on that. You know what I mean? I know it's a mindset. I know there's things you could definitely blame him on. 1 for 18. They lost 1-0. This is pathetic. And there is no defense of today. There is no, I'm going to defend my players today. That can't exist. Today's a very easy day. You come out and you look around and look at the media and go, we failed. My club was 1 for 18. We pitched today. Our hitting failed. I don't think Boone would say that, but he should. He should. His pitching wasn't the problem today. His offense was. His offense was the problem. Jay Boogie says, it pisses me off that Belly and Jason have to sit more than Trent Grisham. It makes no sense. Boone is a moron. Trade Jason before they ruin his career. Pinu says, look, 1 through 9 can't be garbage. It's Boone and coaching. Our farm produces for other teams. Boone ruins players. 1 for 18 is wild stuff. Oh, I almost want to laugh. 1 for 18 is legitimately wild stuff. We do got, let's see. Here is Aaron Boone, folks. Hold on, here we go. God, I hate doing this because I know he's not going to answer this right. I know he's not. Here's Aaron Boone talking about Anthony Volpe not taking a pitch. They actually asked him. The media actually asked him, should he have taken a pitch there? Let's see what he says.
In the 11th inning there, bases loaded, Volpe at the plate with a new pitcher on the mound. Would you have liked to have seen him take a pitch in that situation?
Not necessarily. I mean, first pitch is the best one to hit sometimes. So I didn't see if it was off the plate, not a good pitch to go after. That might be the case, but we got to be ready to go there.
In the 11th inning there, bases loaded, Volpe at the plate with a new pitcher on the mound. Would you have liked to have seen him take a pitch in that situation?
Not necessarily. I mean, first pitch is the best one to hit sometimes. So
Let me get a good picture of him close up.
see if it was off the plate, not a good pitch to go after. That might be the case, but we.
Here you go, folks. Let's do a little something here.
Being together with friends is what I like to do. Being together with friends, together the whole day through.
Fucking Barney. Barney is managing the New York Yankees. Barney is managing the New York Yankees. That is batshit wild to me. Batshit wild to me right here. Got some more Boone. Let's take a listen. Why the hell not? We already started. Why shouldn't we?
You guys did try to make a run there in that 8th inning. Any thought of pinch hitting for Escara in that situation?
No, not with no outs. We're staying away from Anthony, so I got really I'm choosing between Escara and Vivas there, and just going to take the guy that's been here and more experience. So I knew I had one shot with Rice there. Then once the double play happened, that kind of shut that down a little bit. But then he was the tying run again there with Cabby. So no, not at that point with no outs. I was going to use him for Vivas.
Man, I tell you what, just the job is safe. I have nothing to worry about. All is well. It's the mentality. It's I'm happy-go-lucky. I'm Barney. I'm gonna hop along into work, and there's nothing at all to there's nothing wrong in the world. All is well. All is well. Everything is beautiful in the planet. It's not a big deal, folks. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. All is well, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, man. It hurts. I don't care what anybody says. I'm such a fucking Yankee fan, man. You cut me open, I bleed Yankee pinstripes, man. I tell you this. I don't think anybody could ever deny that with the work that I put in here at the U, but I love this team so much. I say this all the time. People probably think I'm joking when I say this. It hurts me that this guy's the manager of this club. It does. I don't care. You can get mad at me all you want. I defend him as much as I can. I also talk about him when I can. It hurts me that this is the manager of the Yankees. It has hurt me that this team has taken this direction. It's sad. It's pathetic. It is sad, and it is truly pathetic what this team has become. It really is. First, they were just getting an organization from the head, the top. From the top. You know what I mean? From the top. Hal Steinbrenner says, we just have to get in. That told me everything I need to know. A couple of years ago, he said it, and I came live. I went live. I had all black on. I said, this is the funeral of the Yankees. I don't know what has happened to this once prized organization, but they are no longer the same. This guy is a manager. And again, I want everybody to know. I sat here just now, and I didn't put this game on Aaron Boone. You guys heard me say it. I didn't put this game on Aaron Boone. You guys heard me say it. I said, look, they were 1 for 18 with runners in scoring position. That is indeed on the players today. Could he have done more? Could he have bunted Jazz there? Maybe. 1 for 18. So I didn't blame Boone. But I hear him talk, and I see a man who is not a leader. I see a man who I wouldn't want to run a local Taco Bell. I wouldn't want this guy to run anything that I'm a part of because I'd be scared of it tanking. No doubt in my mind. Nicest, sweetest man on planet Earth. That's why I said it before. But nobody's going to listen to Barney.
Being together.
Nobody.
With friends. Is what I like to do. Being together with friends. Together the whole day through.
Boone is Steve from Blue's Clues. He's Barney. He is Barney. He's fun. Ooh, he comes around. Everybody starts to laugh. Everybody starts to giggle. Everybody starts to crack up laughing. True, I get it. He's funny. He's comical. He's a fun guy to be around. Aaron Boone's a nice guy. I say it all the time. You had a couple of drinks with Aaron Boone, he'd be cracking up all night. I'd put money on it. You sit back, have a few beers with Boone, he'd probably have you hysterical. He is not a leader of men. He's not. He's not a leader of men. He's just not. He's just not. You could defend that all day until you're blue in the face. He's not a leader of men. He is not a leader of men. But I tell you what, man, I don't know what to say. You know, I always say this to you guys. I talk about this a lot. I am not the biggest, I'm going to, Twitter guy and, social media shit. I'm not a big fan of it, especially Twitter. But I love that there are so many people that have defended this man until they're blue in the face and attacked me for years about it. And now they're on my side regarding this. I'm happy to be ahead of the curve on what happened and call it out very, very early. That is on record. It just pissed. Today's not only on him, but 1 for 18 runners is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. No question about it. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our champ of the chat today. I know you guys have loaded us up with voicemails. Champ of the chat today goes to my good friend, Diggy Spinney. Yo, I just had to double check my eyesight. I swore to God I wrote Diddy. I thought I just wrote Diddy. I was like, shit, no, please, it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with the baby oil. It was not me. I wasn't at a freak off, damn it, I promise. It wasn't me at all, damn it. Let me refresh. All right, guys, let's take a listen to your voicemails. Oh, I know you guys are going to be hot today. I don't blame you. Here we go.
Buenos dias. You know me as Big Papi Chulo numero uno. And what about numero uno, baby?
Okay.
I hope we fucking won.
No, we lost.
Early,
No, we lost.
I'm excited. How the hell did we sweep this team, Pete? I had my sign out there. Baby, we got to sweep the Angels again. Come on, man. Hey, Pete, I saw 833 in the chat. That's the highest I've ever seen it, bro. And I've been listening to you
you're new here, brother.
Now, almost a year.
You're new here, my guy. We had 900 the other day.
That excites me that we're playing the Angels and the number got that high.
Not new.
Whoopies. My sign's gonna be 10 times bigger next time.
It's not new,
Every
brother.
time we play the Angels, I'll be out there representing the U, baby.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That ass. I promise you that, Pete. And what about you, the moon, baby? Let's go,
Thank you,
Yankees.
brother.
I hope we fucking won. Love you, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's keep it going, folks. Here we go.
Good evening, Don Pete y la patrona Gira. I hope you guys are doing well.
Thank you, brother.
You'll always give us a wonderful production with NYYU Underground as usual. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think is the reason why fundamentally the Yankees have been so unsound, but for so long? It seems as though we've gotten away from small ball, like, hitting, like bunting, hitting runs, situational hitting. It seems as though that's not part of our game. What do you think? Why do you think that is? And do you think the Yankees could ever get back to what we were? I mean, the Homer Bush days and the glory days. Anyway, thank you, and have a good night.
Yeah, man, great voicemail. No doubt about it. They can. The biggest problem is, look, I'm sorry, but you can't blame it on anything other than the coaching staff. I mean, you just can't. No accountability. I got to go look for this comment that I got on Twitter when I talked about Aaron Boone, but I've been talking about accountability, urgency on this club for years now. But somebody commented, and it was really, really good. They said, Pete, I've been a supporter of Boone for years, but at this point, I got to agree with you. He said, either he's not saying anything to the players and the same mistakes continue to happen year in and year out, or two, he's saying it, but nothing goes to the head of the players. They don't respect him enough to sit there and go, I believe this guy. I'm going to listen to him. There's not a level of respect then. It's 100%. It has everything to do with coaching. That's all there is to it. Adam says this has nothing to do with coaching. It has to do with the players. So you mean to tell me since 2018, all the roster changes of the Yankees are all on the players? The way the Yankees play, the one constant since 2018 is Aaron Boone and the coaching staff. And I talk about this story a lot. Went to spring training the year that Carlos Mendoza became the coach of the Mets. Okay? I was in spring training. I had people telling me that had access to the Yankees for years. Carlos Mendoza had these guys in the spots where they were supposed to be. Nobody showed up to do anything at spring training. I got the papers of where they were supposed to be. Nobody showed up. Now you say, yes, the players aren't good enough to win a World Series. What does that have to do with fundamentals? That has zero. You're going away from the conversation. My conversation is to be a fundamentally sound team. That is on the coaching staff, not just Aaron Boone. That is on the Yankees coaching staff. The players have changed since 2018. You're approaching almost 10 years. It's been the same thing. It's the coaching staff. You can't sit there and go, well, it's all the players. Every year it's the players. The same players doing the same thing. How long did Gleyber Torres do this on the Yankees? All of a sudden now, I hear from people talking about Gleyber, and they go, Pete, you got to see the way he hustles. You got to see the way he's playing the field. And I'm going around saying, what happened? Oh, A.J. Hinch happened. Oh, okay. A.J. Hinch happened. Okay, that's what happened there.
What the actual fuck is wrong with this team? 2 straight fucking days of getting shut out. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. Something needs to happen. Like, every fucking year this happens in June. They need to get their fucking asses together and get this thing figured out. We can't do this every damn year. Good night.
Thank you, brother. I tell you what, the people that still defend Aaron Boone, I didn't even put this game on Boone, but the people that could still sit out there and defend Aaron Boone, that he's a good manager, and it's always the players, because managers don't mean nothing. I got to be honest with you guys, I never throw shots. You got to be a fucking moron. I'll be honest, I don't know how much life you've lived. If you think a manager doesn't mean anything, I don't know what the hell to tell you. If you think having a general out there doesn't mean something, I really don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you really believe that managers don't matter, I have no idea if you should even be watching this game. It's insanity to me that people really believe that managers have no say and nothing to do. It's insane to me. It's crazy. People feel that way. It's nuts.
Yo, what's the deal, Pete? Chat.
It's crazy.
Boy, Pino, baby. Look, man. Everybody's frustrated. But look, we can't trade every fucking hitter on our team, bro. We can't trade everybody on our fucking roster. The problem is no coaching, no management, no fundamentals, and
That's right.
nobody.
That's right.
Holding anybody accountable for anything. End of the day, the worst thing that happened was us going to the World Series. Because the World Series was smoke and mirrors. It tricked us into thinking this was a good team. It got Boone and expensive. Now we're fucking stuck with him. We're stuck with this shit team. It doesn't matter who we bring in, Boone's going to ruin them. That's what he does. Plays are good so we get to this fucking team. Well, I love the content. Love you. Love the chat. Man, you have a good night, all right?
Thank you,
Fuck
brother.
Boone.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I even just said, let me go look at Baseball Savant and just see if I'm correct about this. All of a sudden, Gleyber Torres' defense is better. See, Adam, you're proving everybody's point. He says, but you don't think the coaches are trying. Exactly. So it's not going to the head. Exactly the point. It is not working. When you've been here since 2018 and the same shit happens every single year, I agree with you. They're probably saying something, but it doesn't resonate. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? He says, and whose fault is that? The players. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Some people, I swear, absolutely pure insanity. It's the players' fault they don't listen to the... It's the players' fault they don't listen to the leader? So is it a child's fault they don't listen to their parents? Or is it the parents' job to say, no, this is how it happens? Are you insane? So you mean to tell me the players make the rules in the clubhouse, not the coaching staff? Okay, Adam, I'll go back and forth all night with you on this. I think the rest of the chat understands, and I think you're the only one missing this. It's the player's mindset. Who creates the philosophy of the club? Who creates that? Who creates what the locker room feels like? Who creates how they feel going out day in and day out? The leaders of the staff, of the team. Not the players. The players lead by example. Are you bananas? My goodness,
Hey,
Lord.
That's Daddy. I am past being angry. You see this Volpe swinging at the first fucking pitch? I saw guys do that from the 8th inning on, swinging at the first pitch. We do not do fundamental baseball correctly. We are probably the worst team in the league at fundamental baseball. I mean, guys running, guys not running, guys stopping, starting, going again. It's pathetic, really. And, you know, now we're on a losing streak, man. I mean, this is ridiculous. And, you know, our pitching's not doing bad at all. We have no stick all of a sudden. So, you know how it is over 162. We'll come back, but, you know, nights like this are ridiculous. We should have had this game won, and we just fucked it up ourselves. So, I know you're going nuts down there. Take it easy. Don't have a heart attack.
Thank you, brother.
All right? I'll call you tomorrow, buddy. Take it easy. Bye.
I appreciate you, brother. And Adam, you just proved to me that you don't know dick about baseball. Is Aaron Boone responsible for Volpe swinging at the first pitch? Well, the manager does have a take sign that he can use. So a manager can very well sit there and go, it's probably a good idea, let's not swing here. Yeah, baseball managers can do that, buddy. Indeed. David Douglas says the fact Judge picks the personnel on this team is all you need to know. He's definitely a big saying it. He's a big saying it, no doubt about that. He truly is. He's a very, very big saying that, no doubt about that. Let's keep it going, guys.
Pete, bro, another game, another bad displaying of the Yankee offense. Totally shut down by the fucking Angels. Absolute joke of a game. Aaron Boone, I hate this motherfucker with a passion.
People, bro.
Somebody fucking give him the fucking Stone Cold Stunner or Rock Bottom. Get the head off of this motherfucker. Every year around June, man, the offense just stalls out.
Every year.
You know, and they don't hit.
Every year.
It's fucking annoying. Every year, man. It seems like the last 4 years this shit's gone on. Fucking bullshit. Anyways, brother, I'm out.
Yep. No doubt about that, man. No doubt about that. And see, this is what a lot of people do. Then they go, there's got to be children. There's a lot of kids probably in here because only a kid would do this. Only a kid would do this. Oh, yeah, it's Boone's fault for everything Volpe does. No. But with bases loaded and your team has the pitcher on the ropes, maybe it's a good time to take a pitch there. Maybe it's a smart idea to let's try to get an account here. Let's see what happens. And yes, believe it or not, folks, managers can use a take sign. It has happened before. I promise you, folks. Managers can utilize a take sign and go, let me work this bat here. Typically, you leave it up to your player, but a manager can very well say, take a pitch. It's a situation right there where you want to say, don't get ahead of yourself. Let me help this guy out. Take the first pitch. Let's keep it going, man.
Pete, you're a fan. Uncle Dom here. Pete.
What's up,
when
brother?
You go from a 7.5 game lead to now 2.5 games.
Yeah.
You have no fucking fundamentals whatsoever. You have no leadership in that dugout whatsoever from your manager and your coaches. This team not only takes on the fucking personality of their fucking lackluster manager and coaching staff as well, as a bunch of morons decide to try to play a game of baseball, which they don't know how to play.
Yep.
ABC fucking baseball would have gotten you a win tonight. That is a ludicrous ending. I know you got to be lucky too, Pete, but you know what? When you're going bad, you don't get luck. God, wake up! They're in trouble, Pete. They're in trouble.
Well, you know, the saddest thing about it is they do this every year. So the expectation, we can almost sit back and go, well, they'll still be there at the end. The problem comes down to one thing. It comes down to that deadline again. But this team may have even bigger problems than that because we see it every year. I mean, we truly, truly see it every year. Adam says to the host, I don't know your name, Pete Simonetti. Remember the name, brother. But I love the show and your passion. I don't agree with you, but I love the blunt honesty. Look, I love having debates. I love having a debate. I clearly think you are very, very far off on this debate. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how much baseball you've watched, but there just seems to be quite a bit of lack of understanding of just how leadership works in general. That's my problem. You can't sit there. Let me just help you out in your conversation real quick. You can't sit there and go, oh, I bet they do talk to the players. I guarantee they do. And then since 2018, you mean to tell me it hasn't gotten through? That's what I'm trying to tell you here that you're wrong about. You're just wrong. If you've been talking to the players every year, but the same things happen every year, you can't sit there and continue to say it's the players. You just can't do it. It's leadership on the clubhouse. It's the coaching staff. It's the manager. There's no way you could sit there and go, well, since 2018, this team has been sloppy. I've said it since then. The Yankees don't ever seem truly prepared. They're very, very sloppy the way they play ball. And the fundamentals have been missing since then. Cost them a World Series. But you think that it's resonating? It's not. It's not resonating. That's all there is to it.
Hey, Pete, the Bella Vista Bocce Master calling again.
Simon!
So I see that this faithful manager can't even win a frickin' ball game here, man. What the heck do we have to do to get some run support, man? What the frick? Clark Schmidt pitches a good game. We gotta fire Boone. This is the last straw, man. This is the last straw. Let's take the lawnmower and mow him down. But the good news is, like I said, at least we got rid of Devers. Thank God. Well, you have a good night, Pete. Rock on. NY winding off ever. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I said, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Hal, please fire Boone. Okay, just fire his lazy ass for God's sake. He's a disgrace to the pinstripes. Bye, Pete.
And I'll be honest with you, if anybody heard this show from the beginning, I said I don't blame today on Aaron Boone. I've already said that. I don't blame this game on Aaron Boone at all. I don't blame this game on Boone. I blame this game on the Yankees offense. 1 for 18. 1 for 18 with runners in scoring position, folks. We all know that doesn't cut it. They're better than that. That doesn't cut it. Yeah, like I said, you think Jazz should have bunted there, whatever you want to say about that, fine. They were 1 for 18 with runners in scoring position. That is the conversation. That is the conversation. No doubt about it. Nelson, I have been talking about this. Since 2018. I gave Aaron Boone a year, and I told everybody, take it easy. Since 2019, I've been saying, it's obvious. And people will go to me, oh, you're not in the clubhouse. How do you know? I said, well, this is a famous saying of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a pair of eyes, and I have a brain. All you got to do is watch it. It hasn't changed. If I have a group of people And I said, ladies, guys, I need you all here at 9 o'clock. You got to be here at 9. 4 of my people every day, 8:30, they're on the money. 2 people, 9:15, 9:10. Pull them aside. I go, hey, look, having a conversation here. I need you here by 8:45, bare minimum. You can't be showing up at 9:15. What's going on? What's the problem? Oh, I just been getting up late. That needs to change immediately. I need you here going forward by 9 o'clock. 8:45 is what we're looking for. Okay? They come back, and a year later, the same people are showing up at 9:15. My manager comes in and goes, what are you doing? Well, however you've been telling these people, it hasn't worked. Your messaging is wrong. If they're not listening to you, I got to consider you a poor leader. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's not even an argument.
Following the most embarrassing series this year by far comes the most embarrassing baseball game we've seen so far. I mean, like you say, you can't write it up. You just can't. I have no fucking words no more. I mean, how? Why? This is like, we're going to really be in for this for the next month?
Yes, sir.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Again, everybody, hit that like button for me. Thank you for all of you hanging out with me all day today. It has been a tough one to hang out with all day, but we've done it. Let's keep it going.
Pete, it's Perry.
What's up, Perry? Been a minute.
You know, 9th inning, runner on second, no outs, don't
Yes,
score.
sir.
10th inning,
Yes, sir.
same thing.
Yes,
11th
sir.
inning, first and second, don't score.
Yes, sir.
Why aren't we bunting? But one thing that's not being talked about is, in the 10th inning, Wells is your runner at second. You wait till you get an out to pinch run for him?
Yeah, that's boom.
And then on top of it, like I said in the chat,
Yep.
the Loizica struggles in second inning. So I was like, let me look it up. He's given up runs in 4 outings. 3 of them are in the second innings. Boone is a buffoon. He's a moron and an idiot. Like, this team doesn't do anything right in close situations, which goes to the postseason, why he sucks in the postseason.
Yep.
You know, I just got to vent. Keep
Please do.
Hard work, Pete, and then what about you? Let's go.
Perry, you're the man, brother. Thank you so much. I wish I could hear from you a little more, Perry. You always give great voicemails, great comments overall, and that's it. You know, guys, I've been saying, I feel like I'm making this whole thing about Aaron Boone today, this game, and I don't mean that. I'm just reacting to some of the comments in the chat because, again, I've said it, I'm on record. Today's game, Yankees won for 18 runners and scorers, and that's on them. Yeah, of course, there are things you could have, you know, as a manager, you could have done to get a run in, and I don't want to make this whole thing about him because today isn't. The offense should have scored some runs. The 1 for 18 is pitiful. Especially, you just got shut out by Boston. You just got swept by Boston. Where's the chip on the shoulder? Where's the urgency of this club? These guys look around, it looks like none of them care. It's like, where are we going to dinner tonight? That's what it feels like with this team. And again, you know, I got to make this about Boone. Again, they lost the World Series. The first thing I had to do his mouth was togetherness. I'm not making it up. You would think I'm joking. I'm not. The dude lost the World Series. He sat there and said, I like these guys' togetherness. That's true. I'm not joking. It's bananas. It is absolutely bananas. It is absolutely nuts what happens here. But we're all crazy. And again, it could be a long season. That doesn't mean nothing. It's a long season. Fine. Guess what we're about to head for then? The annual, every single year, Yankees 500 to below 500 for a month or so. Happens every year. Why is that? I don't know. The players just suck, I guess, all the time. It's always them.
Hey, it's Brandon again. You know, I just wanted to follow up to yesterday's call. No fundamental baseball. No fundamentals. Another Aaron Boone led team. You're just showing their true colors yet again today. Oh man, what a mess. I mean, again, I'm feeling for you, Pete. Again, I'm gonna try to hang in there with you, man.
Thank you, man.
But I hate to say it, but I mean, I think I've been proven right. You know, this team just does not have that killer instinct, man. It just, something is missing about this team. I'm telling you, Soto had it last year with Soto. This team just had a different feel. You know, like, sure, we still had
100%.
the Aaron Boone mistakes and the Aaron Boone
100%.
boneheaded decisions, lack of fundamentals, but at least this team had a heart. At least this team came back. You know, they fought. They got down. They fought. I don't know how many comeback wins we had last year. This year, we get down, or the score is tied, and we go to extras, and I have no faith this team is going to win. Like, if this team gets down, or this team goes into extras, it's a guaranteed L. But
yeah.
Anyway,
man.
I'm disgusted. You already have a good one.
Hey man, you got every right to be. You got every right to be. And like I said, I agree. I've said this many times. Last year's team still felt a little different, and like I said, we were around that team quite a bit last year more, and there was a different feel. But this team got it. I mean, this team got it. There's no doubt about that. And Peter Rex isn't wrong. The Yankees also went through the same type of shit and the same type of slump with Soto last year and with that team, but they definitely felt like that lineup was a little tougher to deal with in certain aspects, especially the top of the order. But, you know, somebody in the chat mentioned that if I was an opposing team, I'd walk Judge every at bat. Me too. I would do exactly what Ron Washington did today, and I would walk that man every time he's up. He's lucky it's the regular season, but if it was the postseason, Judge would never see a pitch. I take it. I don't care if he's bad I don't give a poot. I would never, ever allow Aaron Judge to get in that bat if I was managing against the Yankees in the postseason. I would challenge everybody else to beat us. Everybody else would have to beat us. And that's it. Yeah, no, the Yankees always do this. They start off very well. We see it year in and year out. And then they hit this swoon where they just come crashing down and kind of just maintain and chill. They lose first place. They come back in first place. They lose it. They come back. They fall out a bit. Then they come back. It's the same thing every year. And like I said, I think the Yankees are the best team in American League East. I think they're the best team in the American League East. I believe that. I think the Yankees are the best team in American League East. They got a lot of work to do, though. I'll tell you that much. In games like this, man, got to figure out a way to win them.
Hey, what's up, my guy? Long
My
time,
brother.
man. Just been out here with the family.
Yeah.
Going to take a little vacation now, learn about the Yankees. But I caught you today. I just want to say, I don't know this guy named Adam. I don't think he knows.
What happened? It got cut off. Oh, Rah-Rah was about to go in, and it got cut off. Nah, you got to be kidding me. Oh, man. Adam, you're not making friends in here quickly, brother. Oh, man, Rah-Rah was going to go off and the call dropped. Oh, my goodness. Rah-Rah, we miss you, brother. We love you. I hope to see you back in the chat again pretty damn soon, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go rest up with the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance. What an ugly game. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe we get a better one tomorrow. No, his call just dropped. It didn't block. It just dropped. Maybe it'll be a better game tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, folks, thank you guys for hanging out with me all night. This was a great night for NYYU either way. It kind of sucked the way it ended. We know that. But you guys are always the best. Much love to each and every one of you. Guys know, right? We right back at it tomorrow. No doubt about it. We always here for you. The U, baby. It's who we are. Good, bad, no matter what. We're going to be here for all of you. Peace out, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah,